Hi, Linda Bowen here from stampingwithlinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is the Weeby Stamping blog hop, and we are focusing on Slimline Cards. So I thought I would share a fancy fold with the Slimline Cards. Now I am using the Hues of Happiness, a designer series paper. I have cut out some flowers. This is just gorgeous paper, and so it just going to let it speak for itself. Then I have 4 pieces of the designer series paper. This is the back side. So one side is the bold flowers, and then they have soft shades of the colors within the designer series paper on the back side. Now I have, like I said, 4 pieces. One is 7/8 by 3 5/8, and then I have a 1 3/8 by 3 5/8, a piece that is 3 5/8. Now, I think this one is extra. I'll have to check with that. I think this may be an extra piece that I cut off. Because this piece is for the front. It is 3 5/8 by 7 3/8. I have taken the basic white and cut out the scallop contours die, and then I have 2 pieces of basic white. One is 3 3/4 by 8 1/2, and the other is 3 3/4 by 10. Again, fancy fold. Slimline I consider a fancy fold, but this is a gift card holder. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to take that 3 3/4 by 8 1/2, and I'm just going to score the one end at the inch mark. Now this fancy fold was inspired from a card that Sue Floyd did for my recent challenge. She did not do it as a gift card. I'll be sharing her card later on, but I just liked it as a gift card holder. So I've scored at the inch. Next, what I'm going to do is take that 3 3/4 by 10, and I am going to score it at the 8 1/2 inch mark, like so. Now let's go ahead and adhere our card together. Kind of a bookbinding slimline. We are going to take that 7/8 inch by 3 3/8 designer series paper, and it looks like I may be out of adhesive. Let's see if I've got another one here. Yeah, and it looks like it's getting close to the end. So we're going to put the designer series paper right on that. Get it straight. You probably should have used my Tombow glue when I'm only using a 7/8 lip, but I think we can save it here. Let's just go ahead and glue that piece down, and let's reapply this. But it's only a small border. I really should use the Tombow glue because it gives me some wiggle room, but the Stampin' Seal Plus is a easy adhesive, and I won't get it all over my fingers. That usually happens when I'm doing a video. Now we're going to put this piece on the front. Again, just an 1/8 inch border all the way around. We are going to take our other piece of basic white. Again, this was 3 3/4 by 10. We are going to adhere this piece down here, so right along that 1 inch score line. Now you may want to use tear and tape because we want to make sure that this really sticks, but I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus, so I think it should be fine. So there we've got that part. Going to open it up. We are going to glue that flap down like so, and put our designer series paper in there. Again, this was 3 3/8 by 1 3/8. That'll go right there. Let's go ahead and finish the front. This is our flap for our gift card, like so. I'm going to take that die cut, going to make it so that it looks like there's a border around that scallop contour, and our Stampin' Blends really works well for that. Just taking the wide edge of that Stampin' Blend, and I can highlight that scallop so it'll look like another layer to my card, but not adding any of the bulk of another layer. These are really fun dies to work with the stitched and the scallop. Again, these are the scallop contour dies. If you hear the timer going off in the background, it just means my clothes are dry. So multitasking today. Forgot that the dryer was on. So there we have our nice border. And we're going to need to stamp our greeting. So I'm going to bring in that Melon Mambo. That Stampin' Blend was Melon Mambo. Going to use my favorite stamp set right now, which is the Go-To Greetings. We're going to ink that Happy Birthday. Kind of put that right in the middle, like so. I've got my Happy Birthday. Going to grab some dimensionals, so we can put that on the front of our card, and then we will just use the die cut, the fussy cut flowers from that Designer Series paper. So very quick gift card, Slimline. So we've got that. Now we're going to go ahead and add our flowers. Oops, one flew away. Going to grab my bone folder, because I always like to curl my Designer Series paper up, breaking those fibers to give it some depth to the flowers. We've got the flower here, and here's a little one. Even if, oh, I see I didn't finish cutting that out. Even with the Designer Series paper, the ones that are on the edge of the Designer Series paper, you can use those also to put underneath and layer underneath, so that you don't really need a full flower. Let's see, do I want that like so, I guess. And then we'll go ahead and put one up at the top. Let me use another dimensional. And then of course I want to carry that flower theme into the inside of my card. So open it up, and we'll add a flower at the top, like so, and then also one at the gift card. So there you have a fun slimline fancy fold for a gift card holder. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.